I get out too with a camera. The big Canon, like, yo, Puff, I should document this.
Because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
I mean, in general, you want to lead a private life.
Keanu Reeves apparently just leaked something that could change Hollywood forever. 13 of your favorite celebrities allegedly caught on camera in some of Diddy's notorious parties. From rappers to actors to even spiritual leaders, no one is safe from what Keanu has supposedly seen.
And him and a man ran out naked, and I said that, ain't nobody told me that. I saw that myself. I'm telling you what I saw myself.
And trust me, these names are going to shock you. We're talking Jamie Foxx, J.Lo, Chris Brown, and even Pastor T.D. Jakes. You won't believe who's allegedly involved.
Funniest part, like, a lot of people don't know, Diddy turned me down.
But let's dive in. Who are the other celebrities supposedly caught on Diddy's explosive footage? And what does Keanu Reeves have to say about all of this? Let's start with Meek Mill, a rapper who has always been surrounded by controversy, both on and off the stage. Known for his rap career and high-profile friendships with the likes of Jay-Z, Meek has found himself in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons.
You doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
Fans have speculated that Meek Mill may have been named in Rodney Lil Rod Jones' lawsuit against Diddy. In the lawsuit, an unnamed rapper is mentioned as having been on Diddy's yacht, where they were allegedly seen consorting with underage girls, S-workers. Further down in the complaint, the person whose name was redacted is described as a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Meek Mill is from Philadelphia, and he did in fact date Nicki Minaj from 2014 to 2016. Here's how it's worded. Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in intercourse with rapper, R&B singer. Again, Usher obviously recently played the Super Bowl and had a residency in Las Vegas, which is why people think the lawsuit is referring to him. In any case, Meek, upon discovering the rumors flying online, logged in to try to regain control of the narrative in what was described as a rookie move. To be specific, he wrote, "I'm from Philly. I don't do coke, Molly. Nobody won't even offer me coke because I'm that heavy. No man or Watt would ever approach me about gay activity, and the whole place don't get flipped. Woke up seeing this on every blog like they know I'm coming. Lol." Besides the claims that have just come out, there have been several other pointers that have pointed to the fact that Meek might be on the DL, especially with Diddy. This was the case when a video surfaced that made fans feel as though Diddy may have taken his friendship with Meek a bit too far. In the clip, Meek is chilling in the pool when Diddy congratulates him on his success, but in the most unorthodox way.
You doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
Meek says he is just enjoying life, when Diddy says, "You deserve it, Daddy, you putting in that work." As you can probably guess, it is the use of the word daddy that some fans seem to take issue with. In a separate video that has since gone viral, can be seen rapping on a boat party, with Diddy appearing to get closer to him as soon as he raps about getting intimate. One fan commented on this saying, "Diddy has been said to be an extremely jealous and territorial. It's why he takes them shopping." Meek Mill rapping about having S with other women insulted Diddy. It's why Meek, a few seconds later in the rap, pays homage to Diddy and Diddy wraps his arms around Meek. He let us know that the rap stuff is fake, but what him and Diddy have is real. From Meek Mill, we jump to Jamie Foxx, an A-list actor known for his larger-than-life personality. Jamie Foxx has long been a guest at Diddy's infamous parties, events that have been the subject of wild rumors for years. Some say these parties weren't just about music and fun, they were far more sinister. For those in the know, Diddy's lavish lifestyle comes with a price. Many celebrities who have attended these gatherings often left with more than just memories. Insiders have whispered for years that Diddy exerts control over those closest to him, either through blackmail, influence, or worse. And Jamie Foxx? Well, he was one of Diddy's frequent guests, which made people wonder what exactly was going on behind closed doors. In fact, there was a time when Diddy allegedly forced Jamie Foxx to play a game of naked basketball. Yes, you heard that right, naked basketball. Diddy, known for his wild parties and larger-than-life personality, supposedly came up with this crazy idea to break the ice and make the night unforgettable.
If you want to know like who was probably at these games, just look at like who P. Diddy and Jamie Foxx have been hanging around for years, especially the super successful ones.
Now, can you imagine being at that party? Talk about taking things to a whole new level. Say what you will, but Diddy certainly knows how to throw an unforgettable bash. The big question, though, is, did Jamie Foxx actually go through with it? Well, it seems that Jamie was a good sport and didn't shy away from the challenge. He embraced the moment and jumped right into the game of naked basketball.
He would invite over a lot of like Hollywood's elite to his house for a basketball game, but it was men only.
Wow. That's definitely pushing boundaries and stepping way out of your comfort zone. But hey, when you're with Diddy and other A-listers, anything can happen, right? But here's the thing. This wasn't Jamie's first time at one of Diddy's infamous parties. In fact, an old clip of Jamie Foxx revealing shocking details from one of Diddy's creepy parties resurfaced online last year.
The big cannon, like, yo, Puff, I should document. Yo, what's up, Playboy? what you talking about? I said, no, I should get this, man. You, Fonz, the whole nine. He says, yeah, let him through.
Back in the early days of Jamie's entertainment career, when he was still trying to break into the music industry, he attended one of Diddy's exclusive parties in Beverly Hills. Jamie, always sharp, brought a camera along, hoping to document the night. And when he asked Diddy for permission to film, Diddy was all for it.
You spent $1.5 million on this party? I said, you come to my house, I'll throw you a party for $400. And it will rival this, not in scale.
This wasn't just any party. It cost a jaw-dropping $1.5 million, with a guest list full of A-list celebrities arriving in luxury cars. Jamie followed Diddy into the lavish pool party, and the first person his camera caught was none other than Dr. Ruth, the famous Hollywood therapist. Sensing a golden moment, Jamie got Dr. Ruth to have a spontaneous conversation with Diddy right on camera. And then, out of nowhere, Dr. Ruth and Diddy hit the dance floor by the pool, vibing to Beyoncé's Crazy in Love. The scene was electric, the crowd loving it, and even Jamie Foxx gave a nod to the energy and spirit of the night while honoring the late Heavy D. Jamie wasn't just a guest, though. He took on the role of teaching Diddy how to party on a budget. His stories about showing Diddy how to throw an amazing party without spending a fortune have become legendary. In fact, Jamie even shared the story on The Colbert Show, reminiscing about how he turned Diddy into a thrifty party pro. But aside from teaching Diddy how to party on a budget, Jamie also revealed that Diddy's parties were the craziest he had ever been to. These parties were more than just expensive. They were also a hotbed of unusual behavior, seemingly orchestrated by Diddy to fulfill his fantasies. Jennifer Lopez, who has a history with Diddy dating back to their high-profile romance in the late 90s, finds herself in the middle of these allegations as well. In a recent episode of his podcast, Collect Calls with Suge Knight, the former Death Row CEO made a series of explosive claims, suggesting a bizarre connection between the FBI, Jennifer Lopez, and her estranged husband, Ben Affleck. Knight alleged that the FBI handed over tapes incriminating Lopez that were recovered from raids on Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles to Affleck.
Is there a naked Jennifer Lopez video somewhere? Everybody says you've got it and you want to sell it on the internet.
Have I seen it? I don't know if I'm smiling like I've seen it.
Knight says the content on the tapes is potentially causing a rift in Affleck's marriage with Lopez. They go raid Puffy's house and they get all these videos of J-Lo doing this and J-Lo doing that, Knight started off. Knight rehashed the infamous nightclub shooting incident in 1999 that involved Lopez and Diddy, using it as a reference point to illustrate the erosion of J-Lo's credibility. And they know the fact that J-Lo lied and said that the gun was Shine's or whatever and sent that man to prison, destroyed his life, and she knew it was Puffy's, he said. He further insinuated that the FBI decided to notify Affleck about the discovery of the alleged tapes due to the potential impact they could cause should they go public, much like the fallout from Diddy's 2016 hotel assault tape on his ex-girlfriend Cassie. In any case, a source told Daily Mail that Lopez feels disturbed by the current allegations against Sean P. Diddy Combs. Not that people forget, but her relationship with him several years ago had its tumultuous ups and downs, the source said. What he has done and what he has been accused of is heartbreaking. It is disgusting for her to see that someone who at one point in her life was someone she put so much trust in has ended up turning into a very damaged human being. It is disturbing to see. You see, Jennifer Lopez and and Sean P. Diddy Combs have a history. They met on the set of her music video for If You Had My Love in 1999, before splitting in 2001 amid rumors Diddy, then known as Puff Daddy, had been unfaithful. Something Lopez later confirmed. The pair were arrested soon after they started dating following a shooting at a Times Square nightclub in December 1999 that left 3 people injured. Lopez was released from custody without being charged after 14 hours in jail, while Diddy later walked free after a 7-week trial, which saw his protege Jamal Shine Barrow, long suspected to be the fall guy, convicted and sentenced to 10 years. In a candid interview with British LA in July 2000, Lopez opened up about a harrowing experience that shook her world, describing it as a complete nightmare.
Obviously, nobody really wants to be arrested or handcuffed or, go through all that kind of stuff. It's a really traumatic experience.
The aftermath of the shooting incident was not confined to emotional scars alone. Legal battles ensued, amplifying the complexities of an already distressing situation. Notably, in 2008, a staggering lawsuit amounting to $130 million was filed against Combs by one of the victims, seeking reparation for the damages incurred during the incident. Eventually, in 2011, Combs reached a settlement with all 3 individuals, including the victim, the terms of which were kept confidential. Next up is Cuba Gooding Jr., an Oscar-winning actor with a history of off-screen controversies. Recently, new allegations have surfaced, this time connected to Diddy's former producer, Rodney Jones Jr., also known as Lil Rod. In a 70-page lawsuit filed in February, Jones claims that working for Diddy wasn't just about music. He alleges being forced into inappropriate situations, including intimate activities with prostitutes, and claims Diddy made unwanted advances towards him. Jones' lawsuit paints a disturbing picture of the music industry filled with dark rituals and manipulation. According to Jones, Diddy tried to pressure him into a homosexual relationship, something Jones says is common within certain industry circles. But what's really shocking is the mention of Cuba Gooding Jr. in the lawsuit. Jones alleges that Gooding also subjected him to unwanted touching, including fondling his legs, back, and shoulders. And then there's Stevie J, a longtime producer for Diddy. Stevie J was present during a Homeland Security raid on Diddy's Miami mansion and described the scene as chaotic. However, Stevie J's name also came up in Jones' lawsuit. Jones claims that Diddy bragged about sleeping with many big names in the hip-hop world, dropping hints about some without naming them directly, except for Stevie J, whom he mentioned outright. This has raised questions about why Diddy specifically pointed him out when discussing his alleged encounters.
I can't even imagine such debauchery and such happening to a gangster rapper like me. Imagine after a freak-off session with allegedly Meek and Diddy.
So, why Stevie J? This is where many fans suspect that Diddy has footage of his freak-off with other men and women. If he didn't, he wouldn't be so brazen as to mention the music producer's name when he knew that he had evidence to prove it. Interestingly, Jones claims Diddy was part of an enterprise that used freak-off footage to blackmail celebrities to do their bidding, and it's likely Stevie J is on one of those tapes. Jones also alleged that Stevie J was part of the enterprise, and his job was to recruit S-workers for Diddy and his guests who patronized his parties. As expected, Stevie J has denied all rumors, staunchly defending his boss's honor. According to him, Diddy is innocent of all the allegations brought up against him, including Jones's lawsuit, and even engaged in an online spat with 50 Cent, where he challenged him to a fight. So based on Rodney Jones' lawsuit, it is highly possible that Stevie J could be on the Diddy's S-tapes. Anyway, an interesting name on the purported list that has generated a whole lot of controversy between Diddy and 50 Cent is Daphne Joy. According to Jones' lawsuit, Daphne used to be on Diddy's payroll as a S-worker, an allegation that the model has responded to. In an Instagram post, Daphne Joy claimed that she was hurt by what she called lies that Rodney was spreading about her. She then claimed that she was exploring her legal options and could sue both Rodney and his lawyer in the future. "I am deeply hurt by the lies in Rodney Jones's lawsuit," Joy wrote. "The claim that I am a S-worker is 100% false and character assassination. I am retaining an attorney to explore all legal remedies against both Rodney and his attorney." Rodney's lawsuit created a social media storm between Daphne and her ex, 50 Cent. The Candy Shop MC seized the opportunity to take a few swipes at the actress and model. Taking to his social media pages, he wrote, "I didn't know you were a S-worker, you little S-worker. LOL, yo, this stuff is a movie." Daphne shot back when she accused the rapper of SAing her during their relationship and claimed that the candy shop rapper had broken her heart for the last time. Let's put the real focus on your true evil actions of SAing me and physically A-being me, Joy wrote. You are no longer my oppressor, and my God will handle you from this point on. You have permanently damaged the last hope I had for you as a father to preserve our family with these last and final false claims made against me. You have broken our hearts for the last and final time. 50 Cent and Daphne Joy dated in 2011, and they have a son, Sire Jackson. Their relationship ended in 2012 after Daphne accused him of mistreatment. There are rumors that Daphne may have worked for Diddy as a S-worker, though it's unclear when or if it's true. Some speculate that Diddy might have leverage over her, possibly involving compromising footage. Similarly, Young Miami, who dated Diddy for 2 years, was allegedly involved as his S-worker, reportedly earning a $250,000 monthly stipend and acting as a drug mule. Young Miami denied these claims on Instagram, calling them internet rumors. However, with Diddy's history of recording his encounters, many wonder if there's footage involving her too. But one person whose appearance on the list has surprised many fans is Pastor T.D. Jakes. The pastor of Potter's House has been linked with Diddy in the past. In 2022, a video of Jakes attending Diddy's 53rd birthday party in Los Angeles caused a stir among Christians on social media, with many questioning why he was at the party and whether it was appropriate for him to be attending a party thrown by Diddy, knowing the reputation of those parties. However, a spokesperson for Jakes claimed that the bishop had just made a stop at the party since he was in the area for business. Bishop Jakes was in LA for important business meetings, and we felt that a quick appearance at the former chairman of Revolt's birthday event was the respectful thing to do since Bishop Jakes' sermons are aired on the Revolt network. Now, it is at this particular party where many pundits believe Diddy allegedly recorded the venerated church leader and probably blackmailed him with it. This news comes after a blog post insinuated that Bishop T.D. Jakes was gay and frequented Diddy's parties. According to internet gossip, Cassie, in her lawsuit against the music mogul, allegedly shared a USB device containing recordings of Diddy's alleged S parties, where he reportedly hosted several powerful people, including Jakes. Another top celebrity who allegedly participated in Diddy's parties is Chris Brown. A woman just dropped a bomb on TikTok claiming she was SA'd at Chris Brown's house by his friend, Sage the Gemini.
I was Chris Brown's house by his friend, Sage the Gemini. Yes, I know. I should have never been at Chris Brown's house in the first place. This happened when I was 18 years old. I'm 26 now.
And if that wasn't bad enough, she says her friend was also SA'd by Chris Brown himself.
Brown, friend, when she was underage.
Now, let's be clear, these are allegations. But as you can imagine, people online are already picking sides. In her testimony, she describes how the environment was predatory, and she was just 18 years old at the time. These claims have started to build a narrative that Chris Brown may have been caught up in Diddy's disturbing parties where abuse is alleged to be rampant. Some fans are buying her story, feeling the raw honesty in her words, while others are still on the fence. But one thing's clear, her claims have cracked the door wide open. This might just be the beginning of what could finally expose Diddy's notorious parties. And let's not forget Freddie P from DeBand. He was one of the first to blow the whistle on Diddy, accusing him of grooming young black men in the music industry.
He offer you things to keep up a lifestyle. You can imagine Puppy Playboy. Playboy, don't worry about that, man. I can get us, come with me to the island, Playboy. Come chill with me. Won't be no security guard, no nothing. Won't nobody know about your business.
Freddie P spoke on how Diddy would bring young male artists into his world, exposing them to dark temptations and taking advantage of their naivety.
It's a lot of rappers out here that got secrets because they fell into them situations with Puffy.
With all this information coming to light, fans are convinced that Chris Brown, entering the industry at such a young age, could very well have fallen victim to this same grooming. Chris Brown and Diddy have been linked for years. They've collaborated musically, been spotted at the same events, and always seem close within industry circles. But what if their relationship was more than just professional? What if Diddy, like Clive Davis allegedly did to him, pulled Chris into a world that he couldn't easily escape from? This is where it gets deeper. You see, sometime in June last year, right after Chris Brown dropped his highly anticipated album, Breezy, the singer from Virginia, appeared on the show Drink Champs. He not only spilled the beans about his then upcoming album, but also revealed some surprising stories about his early days in the music business, stories that have some unusual ties to the music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The singer behind Iffy spoke about how he almost signed with Bad Boy, Diddy's record label. But in an unexpected twist of fate, Diddy turned him down. Of course, seeing as Breezy is easily one of the most successful singers from the last decade and more, you're probably wondering how he could have been turned down by anyone, let alone Diddy. Turns out the mogul, and at the time, Talent Scout might have wanted inappropriate relations with Chris Brown, but it doesn't get incredibly messed up till you find out that Brown was actually only 12 years old then. I'ma keep it 100. So I was like 12 at this time. This was before I linked to Def Jam. It was me and one of my production manager's son named TJ. He's my brother to this day. Me and him were like a group, Brown explained.
Funniest part, like, a lot of people don't know, Diddy turned me down.
When he added that the group was nameless, Drink Champs host Noor teased, "This is why he didn't sign y'all." Though omitting any further specific details, Noor added, "If you danced, he definitely would have signed you." Now, in addition to this, CB revealed that the record executive has all along been using his immediate ex-girlfriend, Young Miami, to bring straight men to him. In short, Miami was merely a bait used to bring men to Diddy so that he could satisfy his appetite. Another celebrity whose name has allegedly found its way to this list is Rick Ross. In case you weren't aware, there has been speculation that Rick Ross has been a victim of Diddy's abuses. Rapper 50 Cent once shared scandalous photos on Instagram of Diddy allegedly trying to lock lips with Ross. In one of the snaps, the pair can be seen performing on stage, but the angle of the shot makes it look like they're locking lips. "I ain't saying nothing, but something ain't right. Elmo," wrote 50 Cent alongside the snap. However, it seems the rapper quickly realized he'd taken things too far. The 38-year-old pulled down the post from his social networking site shortly afterward. But this is not the first time Diddy has attempted to do something weird to Ross. 2 years ago, Diddy filmed a video of him being given a tour of Rick's new mansion. In the video, Diddy appeared to be showering Ross with so much praise. In fact, he went as far as to call Ross his man. Now, this might feel normal coming from another man, but for Diddy to call Ross his man, well, something doesn't feel right there. And as if that's not enough, Diddy also attempted to lock lips with Ross again. Usher is another celebrity who has allegedly been caught in these tapes too. Back in the day, Usher was just a fresh-faced kid when he signed with LaFace Records, and who do you think took him under his wing? None other than P. Diddy. Sounds like a fairy tale, right? Well, hold on to your hats because this mentorship story might have some surprising twists. In a rather cringeworthy interview with Kevin Hart, Diddy let slip that he and Usher used to wake up in the same bed.
That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother.
Talk about awkward. It seems that their relationship was a lot more complicated than simply mentor and mentee. Rumor has it that a 14-year-old Usher followed Diddy to New York City, where things at Diddy's place got pretty interesting. What kind of mentoring were they really engaging in? It's clear that their bond extended beyond just making hit records. There's even a video of the two together that has been making waves online. Trust me, you'll want to check it out.
Take your time with it. Breathe it in. Yeah, they yours when you go see this for you. This ain't for nobody else but you. You take your time, boy. I see you.
That's merely Diddy getting Usher fired up for his upcoming show. What he has to say after that is telling.
Going, baby. You were in the kitchen eating all my cereal.
Usher has remained relatively silent regarding the events of his time spent learning from Diddy, despite widespread suspicion. Usher gave us a taste of what we've been yearning for during a spicy chat with the one and only Howard Stern.
Lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year. In the 90s, do you understand what that's like? It was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. There were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand.
Even though he didn't reveal everything, Usher gave a lot of hints about how close he and Diddy were. Let's just say there was a lot of mentoring going on, and it wasn't limited to the realm of music. Usher's mother apparently didn't find out about the kid drinking champagne in the VIP with Diddy until after his album came out. And can you figure out which kid it was? Yes, the one and only Usher. The thing is, Usher hasn't really come out and spilled the tea about what happened between him and Diddy. However, he did reveal that he witnessed some dubious activities at Diddy's house. Usher also hinted at his history with Diddy and his admiration for him when on the cover of Essence magazine. "Something that you should know about me is that I'm a businessman before I'm anything else," Usher revealed. "Look at the capabilities of Martha Stewart or Russell Simmons or Sean Puffy Combs or even 50 Cent with G-Unit. Look at what they did with their licensing. This is my opportunity to do the same." Clothing and shoes are kind of the standard nowadays, so I'm trying to figure out how I can come at it from a different angle. Watches, clothes, perfume, cologne, facial, and acne products. There are so many possibilities. The interview was going well until Howard Stern brought up the obvious topic of Usher's time spent in Diddy's house. When that happened, things started to get exciting. Despite all the talk, Usher has gone radio silent on his history with Diddy. The normally chatty Usher was as quiet as a Hollywood actress on the red carpet. In his words, "I want to save some ish for my book one day," he said. "I'll put it this way. There was a lot of essay." Last but not least, there's the video that set off all the charges that Diddy is currently facing. Back in May, CNN published exclusive hotel surveillance video from 2016 in which Combs appeared to grab, shove, drag, and kick her. At the time, Diddy responded to it in an Instagram story, saying that his behavior in the said video was inexcusable.
I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
In any case, with all these videos popping up, a lot of people online are hoping they can be used in court to make sure Diddy faces the consequences for the crimes he's accused of. Anyway, that's it for this video fold. Bye.